welcome to my channel. I'm Sharon and this is Fun with Cross Stitch. Today is the 21st of May 2025 and this is Flosstube 87. How are we all today? Hope everyone is well. Everything is going well here. Thank you for coming back and watching me and to see what I have to show you today. Now for the last fortnight I've not done too bad with my whips. I've been working on a few, got quite a bit of stitching done for a fortnight. I've worked on 9 whips. I have one finish, and I did have a new start. Only a small one, but a new start. So we might just get into it and see how we go. Might start off with the finish first. Now I don't really need to show you much except for the finish. I will put a picture of where it was last fortnight, so you can see how much I have got done. Now this is Enchanted Fairy by the Cross Stitch. Let me have a look. I did write it down. Cross Stitch Crazy magazine. I have given the magazine away, so I don't have the front cover anymore, but I'll put a picture up of where it was, and this is the finished project. Just love the way she pops on this. This is on a 28 count. It's a Colour Cascades Ice Baby, and it's done 2/2. So just loving this one. I'll put a picture up of before I done the back stitch, and it just seemed to all blend in then, but now I've done the back stitch and she just pops. And look, she's got little stars on her ankle bracelet, stars in her hair, sniffing a flower. The back stitch just brings it out, just makes it pop. Now this is going to be made into a pillow, and this is for our granddaughter's 5th birthday, so I have to get this made into a pillow ready for Saturday, but I'm hoping she loves it. Just got to get some backing material and I don't know, nice fairies or maybe some pink fabric or purple to go with it. But yeah, so that's a finish. I think that's my 5th or 6th finish this year, so loving that one. Can't wait to see her face when I give it to her. I'll put that one up there. Okay, so that was my finish. So yes, really happy with that one. Did I write how many stitches I got? Oh yes, sorry. So to get that one finished, I did 2,071 stitches, and I finished that on Monday. Bit out of sorts today. I've had a bit of a cold. I don't know if it's just a cold or whether it's hay fever as well. But just been a bit out of sorts, but hopefully we'll get through this without any sniffing and coughing and sneezing. So let's hope. Okay, so the first one I worked on. This is a Heaven and Earth design. This is the Rustic Cauldron, artwork by Lisa Parker. Now I have started this 3 times. Now I'm doing it on Ada and I absolutely love it. I'm doing max colour, and when I started before, I started right down here, which was on 25 count, and I just wasn't enjoying it. Just didn't really want to pick it up, which is not what I want for, or especially a big full coverage. So I thought, well, I have to change because otherwise I'm not going to be stitching it. And I love this one. I really do. This one was gifted to me, so I really want to get it done. So what I did, I've started on Ada, 18 count Ada now, and I started on the cat's ear. Now my challenge for this one, because I'm not doing it down here now, is to get this cat done that's in the centre. So I've started at the cat's ear and working my way down. So we'll see if I can meet that challenge. I know it's a late start for this challenge, but I don't think I'm doing too bad. All right, let me just move these needle minders out the way. Now for this one, I got 519 stitches and I'm on 0.13%. And here we are. So this is the cat's ear. I'm working down here. I don't have much to go. I think the cat starts about here. So this is just the building behind. So this is the cat's ear. I'm just doing the building behind here, and then I'll get to the cat. So yeah, but really, really loving it now. I mean, yes, there's a lot more fabric, but hey ho. I think 8 is still going to be my sweet spot. I like some 25s and I like 28 count, because 28 count you do it over 2 and it just, I don't know, just looks nice, makes the stitches look really neat. But this one, yeah, really loving it now. So when I come back and do this one again, I'll keep going down here to get to the cat. Now if I get the cat done before the end of the year, I'm just going to keep filling in this and then filling in the brickwork at the bottom to all this, because most of it is, I think this one was 939 to come down here, and then you've got a heap of 310. So I'll just keep going, get the cat done, and then see where it takes me, more or less. But yeah, really loving this now, so I really want to keep working on it. And that's in a sheep bag. This is one from CJ. Okay, so that's that one. Hopefully I've got everything in order so I can do it properly. So the next one I've been working on is the Simpsons Coats. Now, if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know I've done the Friends Coats already, and I've done the Big Bang, and they're going to be made into pillows, and this one's going to be the same. And then I'm going to put another shelving along here with, it's like a seat cushion on top and cubes underneath, like these ones, to put things in. And then I'm going to put all the pillows along the top. So that's what I'm hoping to do. Now this one I had done majority of up here except for Itchy and Scratchy. So I've been working down here. Now I got the donut, the dog, and then I just started keep working along here. And I think I've just about finished it except for, what do you call that? Trombone? No? Flute? Saxophone, there we go. I knew it would come to me eventually. So I've got to finish the saxophone, the doll, Itchy, Scratchy, and then go around and do all the back stitching, which I don't mind the back stitching. It does go pretty fast. So the Simpsons, I got 1,268 stitches in. Now this has been an easy one to just pick up and go, because it's pretty easy. This is done on a 14 count, and this is one that I've dyed myself. So there we are with this one. So all down the bottom here, from the donut, the dog, all this is what I have done. Now, like I said, I've only got the circle here that says doll, and then Itchy and Scratchy that goes here, and then all the back stitching. So there we are with this one. So this one might be a finish. I'm trying to get a finish a month. Now I have got to finish this month already, so I might get this one finished for next month. So far, one a month, but I think that'll come to an end because I think I'm running out of small ones. But we'll see how we go. So loving this one. Like I said, 1,268 stitches. It just, I don't know, it just seems so easy and fun to do. You just pick a section, and before you know it, it's done. You just continue watching whatever you're watching, and before you know it, it's already done. So that's another one. My throat is very dry, so excuse me for having a cuppa. Got in my Parramatta Eels mug. for NRL football. Okay, so the next one I've been working on is a sewing cats. This one is a soda stitch. Now this is what it's going to look like when it's finished. My challenge for this year was just to get this shelf done. And at the moment I haven't done too bad. So I'm not sure if I'm going to go up and do that one or come down and do that one. Don't know. I was going to say I could go up because that one wouldn't take as long and get the top two done, but we'll see how we go. We'll see where it takes us. And this one's put in a cat bag, cat and hooks, sewing machines, material. Now this one I got 880 stitches on, and I'm on 0.74%. Just put something behind this one. Now this one is done on 28 count green. And here we are with this one. Now I've been working mainly, this is the cat hanging down. Yes, I was looking for the cover photo and it's behind. So I've been mainly working on this cross stitch in the hoop. So that's where all my stitches have gone. So I'll finish this cat. There's not a lot, he's got his legs hanging down. There's a bit more material or fabric to go along here. And then I'll go over this side, there's a pair of scissors and another kitty cat. But there's not a great deal left on this shelf. See who's got his legs hanging down? And then there's a cat with a pair of scissors. A little bit of fabric to go around here. And then that one, then that shelf will be finished. But like I said, I think I'll be going up to the top shelf, getting that one done because that's a small shelf, and then leaving the big shelf for next time. We'll see how we go anyway. But this one was a very, very quick stitch to just do that 880. Very quick. I'm loving the way the stitches all sit on 28 count. To me, they sit a lot neater. Well, that's my opinion anyway. But I'm loving stitching on that one, so that one will continue. Okay, so Enchanted Fairy, I've shown you that one. That was 2,071 stitches for a finish. The next one is Toy Shop. Now, this is a Heaven and Earth design, the Toy Shop by Aimee Stewart. This one I have been doing since 2019. It is done on a 16 count aider. Now, this was my first really big hay, that's why it's on a 16, because I didn't know to do it on anything else at the time. If I had known, I would have done it on an 18 or a 20 count. Now, my challenge for this year was to get to the bottom. I have done that, and I've started going across. Now, I have been watching a lady on, I think it was Instagram. She's doing a big Pokemon one, and she's gone up one side and it hasn't matched. And she's in all sorts of dramas, but she's getting it fixed. But in saying that, I've come down here and started coming across, and I thought, well, that's good, that matches. And then I've been thinking, will this side match? So it's got me wondering. So I'm coming down this side now, and then I'm going to go across the bottom and make sure it all matches up. Because as long as this side is right, the bottom I can fudge. If it's a row or something, I can fix that. But I want to make sure it's coming down here, and that is fine. That's my issue at the moment. So seeing as I've met that challenge, my other challenge now is just to get to the bottom here. I want to try and join it all up so it's good. And then all I've got to do is just finish filling it in. That's the easy bit. Making sure it lines up is the hardest bit. So I will put a picture up of where it was. Now, Toy Shop, I've only done 800 stitches on. I really need to get this one out a bit more. It's just a matter of the time that I have to work on it. So this one is on 52.03%. Now, it looks like it's crooked, but it's just the way the material is in the Q-snap. So there we are. We're coming down this side. That's the bit. So I'm actually in this bit here now. So I haven't got much more to go, and then I'll be at the bottom. And then I can go across and see how we go. Hopefully it all matches up. But yeah, so that's where I've been working, just coming down that side. I've been, depending on what stitch I'm doing to whether it comes over, these ones have just been single stitches. So the next one, I think there is a block of black. So that will go wherever it goes. But yeah, I just want to reach the bottom and make sure that it all lines up. Because after getting so far, I don't want it to not line up. So we'll see how we go with that one. I'm pretty sure it will. Pretty sure. 99% sure it will. So let's hope. But as you know, that one stays out every fortnight. I try and work on that every fortnight. I should be working on it every week to get it moving, to get it done. But there's only so many hours in the day and so many stitching I'd like to do. Okay, the next one I've been working on is Channing's creation around the world. This one is artwork by Howard Robinson. And this is what it's going to look like when it's finished eventually. My challenge on this one was to get the penguins done. So there's one penguin here and there's 1, 2, 3 penguins here. So that's my challenge for this year. So I think it's 2 pages. Now this one I have started a couple of times as well, but I'm happy with the start now. This one is back on Ada. I did change it. I did have it on even weave, 25 count. Twice I tried it on that, and it's probably just the material that I'm picking. It's just not right for me. So that's okay. But yeah, we're back to Ada. So this one I've done 917 stitches and I'm on 1.10%. And here we are with this one. Now it might not look like I've done a lot, but I have brought up the blue further. I've been working a lot on the penguin. I just pick a colour down here. This is all just one page. I pick a colour down the bottom of the penguin, take it up to the penguin or over to the rocks, depending on where it goes. So I'm sort of just picking a colour and going wherever it goes in that page. So we're getting there. That's had a lot of fill in and a few bits over here. And like I said, some of the blue. So this one I'm doing page by page, but I'm not going to leave it like a straight line. I will feather into the next page so it doesn't have page lines when it's finished. So I'll get this penguin done, and about the next, I think it's the next page up, there's another 3 penguins. So I want to get all that done this year. So I will be going. I was tempted to go right across the bottom, but that's a long way to go. So I thought, no, I need to get one side done and then I can just take it over. So that's what I'm going to do. So we'll see how this challenge goes, because this is a late start again. But if I reach my challenge, I'll be very happy. If not, I'll just keep going, just plod along. But yeah, if I could reach the challenge, will be good. So that's where it is so far. Now we'll be doing a mid-year whip parade at the end of June. So I'll be writing down all the stats, how much I've stitched, what it looked like the last whip parade, and you know how it goes. Okay, so the next one I worked on was Swan Lake. This one is by Chatelaine. This is what it's going to look like when it's finished, except I'm doing mine on blue. Yeah, pretty sure I've done it on blue. I'll have to take another photo in blue so you can see it. But my challenge was to get the middle section all done, which I think I've done that challenge. Let's have a look. this way's up. Now this one is done on a 28 count. 28 count that I dyed myself. I did buy the black or navy blue. No, I did buy the navy blue, the black, but it wasn't big enough. I'm pretty sure that's why I changed. It wasn't big enough, so I had 28 count, but it was white, so I thought, no, I don't want to do it on white. So I dyed it the blue, and I thought, well, the dark blues are going to pop. So I did 292 stitches. Now, all I did on this one was the specialty stitches in here. That's all I got up to this time. Were they road stitches? So there they are. So this section here is all complete, except for beads. Now I'm pretty sure they were road stitches. Just take a second and have a look. That's if that page is not too far away. Here it is. Yeah, road dent stitches. There's a lot in the pattern. I do have it all on paper pattern, and I also have it in a PDF markup. Not actual markup, but there's a PDF one that I do. Foxit PDF, that's it. I put it in there. I can mark it off, but it doesn't count stitches, so that's fine. So that's where that one is. So that challenge has been met. Now, I'm not going to put it away, though. I will keep going. It's just trying to get it out, because Saturdays are a bit funny at the moment. Now, this weekend, I'm supposed to be working on Fairy Garden. But hubby's home this Saturday because we've got a birthday party to go to. So I don't know if I'll get to work on that one next Saturday. So we'll see how we go with that. So you might not get a chatelaine video. 1 second. Drop some cotton. So we'll see how we go with getting that one done. But yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying the chatelaines and doing all the specialty stitches. It is a challenge, but I'm getting there. Okay, so this one is a mug sale that I do. Now, at the moment, I'm doing, pretty sure that's the one I'm doing. Yes, gingerbread man mug. Now, this is from Shannon Christine's. This was a mug sale a couple of years ago. Now, last year I did all the framework ready for the mugs to go in. This year it is 1 mug per month. So far, so good. I've kept up with it. So this time I've only put in the white like I always do. I put all the white in first, and then normally 2 sittings, and I can get the mug done. Now, this one I got 720 stitches done. Now, you probably won't see it before because, hang on. Before, all it was the blank like that. So, I have got all but this bit. I've still got a little bit left to go in there. That's right, I ended up getting a phone call, didn't come back to it. So, got all this bit done. I've got a little bit of white left to go in there, and then I can start the mug. Now, I know it's the 21st, so I haven't got long to go, so I need to pull my finger out and get these other two, get this mug started. So there we are with this one. This one is done on a 28 count, 2/2 rose, I think it's just called rose, peach rose. It's from a lady in New Zealand. So that's where that one is at. Now this one does go back into the rotation. This one stays in the rotation, so I can get this one finished at the end of the year. Oh, if I don't put the pattern in with it, I won't know what I'm up to. Alright, we have one lucky last and then my new start. And we have done well. It's been no sneezing. Won't speak too soon. Okay, so the last one I have to show you today is Merry Mischief Makers. And this is what this one's going to look like. I'll have to check up again to see where it was from. Now, for the challenge for this one is the two cats in the centre. I'm not going to be doing any other white background, even though it's charted, so the percentage is not going to be, well, the percentage at the moment is correct, but once I mark off all the white, it's just going to bump it up, but I might mark off all the white at the end. We'll see. But yeah, so the challenge is the two kitty cats in the centre. Now, I did get 576 stitches on this, and at the moment it's on 0.74%. It's done on Fairy Wear Boots from Colour Cascades. And what count is this one? Very Mischief. I think it's a 20. It's a 25 count because I'm doing it 1/1. So some 25 counts are okay. Yeah, this one is okay, but I don't know, some of the others I just can't work on. So this is where we are now. All I've been doing is just filling in the cat. And it's not looking too bad. You can see his ear and his, I think that's his eye. Yep, that's his eye. His nose is starting to come in. That's the outline of the other cat as well. So that one will come in here. So that's 576 stitches. So when I pick this one up again, I'll finish filling him in so that his head's all completely full. There's only a handful of stitches left to go in there now. And then I'll start over here, bring that one, his head in, and then I can work on their bodies. So I don't mind working on this one either. See, some 25 counts I can do. This one's fine. I think it's just the other material that I picked. Maybe, I don't know if it's an even weave or a Lagana. See, this is one of the 25 counts that I was doing the Rusty Cauldron on, and I just can't seem to get it. But this one is different, and I don't mind working on it. So I'm not sure what the difference is, but anyway, love working on this one. Unless it's a 25 count Ada, that might be it. 25 count Ada. But loving it anyway. So that'll go away till next rotation. This tubby's full now. Okay, so they're all the ones I have to show you. I'll get my new start out. Now I haven't done a lot on it. This is the one that I pulled out and just put a few stitches in. This is from Nessa. And I love this one. They're fighting, there's a dragon. So all I've done is a very small section. So that's the only bit I've done at the moment. So that's what I said, it's a very small start, but it's a start. So what I was going to do was, I've done that bit. At first I was thinking I'll go around and do all the blue at the bottom because that's a 939. And then I thought, well, maybe I should go up here and do one sword. Come over, then do the next section. Do it in sections and then come over, do the next sword. So at the moment, that's what I think I'll be doing. Now, the colours look, it's full coverage. It's plenty of coverage. To me, in person, it looks like there's white gaps. On the camera, there's no gaps. So the colours aren't too bad. There's not a great deal of changes. So I think I might just do this sword, go all the way up the side, and then come back down and do the next one. But like I said, I've only done a little bit. That's all I've done. Now we've gone down a rabbit hole with all these kits at the moment. There is so many of them and so many nice ones. But you can't do them all. But so far, these kits, they're quite nice. Easy to work with. The picture is so good. And this one's done on a 14 count. So that's the one I've started. Okay, I might show you my haul and then we'll go on to what I'm going to be working on the next one on. Everything's sliding here. Oh, I did tell you I'd done 9 whips and I'd done 8,043 stitches, if I didn't say that. That one's a bit noisy, so we'll do that one in a minute. So, like I said, did go down a rabbit hole with these kits. So I did purchase another 2. Now this one is another 14 count, but isn't he gorgeous? Look at him, so cute. I've got a thing, I know I like doing the tigers, but I've got a thing for dragons at the moment as well. But he's just so cute reading a book. So here's a stamped kit as well. No background on that one, so that shouldn't be too bad to follow. So that's one. I've got to make a spot in the shelf for all these kits now. Otherwise, I'm just going to have nowhere to put them. Another 14 count. This one is a kitty cat with books. This one's a nice one as well. He's snoozing. And another counted one. See, there's a lot of block colours on this one for the book going up. So it should be a good stitch. Okay, so excuse the rustle for 1 second. I should have taken these ones out, but I didn't. Okay, so I've also got myself some more 18 count. So this is a piece of 18 count black. It's a metre, so something nice can go on that. And then I also got some 18 count flax, I think it's called. So that's another piece of that. So not sure what I'm going to put on these 2 yet. I won't put that in there until after. That doesn't make too much rustling. So I'm not sure what I'm going to put on that, but I can start another 2 projects. And going through these tubs where all my whips are, I found another big piece. That's another a metre. So that's another big piece I can start. Goes well for next year because next year's a year of BAPs. So I might be able to start another couple of BAPs. We'll see how we go with that one. Okay, so I might show you what I'm going to be working on next fortnight. Now I've made a list for myself. Toy shop is going to be one. Oh, I just put the mug sale away, but you know what? You know what that one looks like. I got toy shop again. That's coming in back in. That'll be in every week. Then you've got the mug sale, which is the gingerbread mug, which I've put back in the bag for now. Northern Expressions Needlework, Twisted Christmas Sampler. So that's coming in. That's going to be one of them. Which I need to get that one down to show you. Don't know why I put that one back up. One I haven't done for a while is Mirabilia Florentine. This is one hubby brought for my birthday a couple of years ago, so I've still got to get it done. Challenge is to get the cat done. So I've done parts of a dress, I've done a stool, and I've got to do the cat. Another one is a mini tada. This challenge is to get all the lights done up the top. This one's a very slow one. I don't know why. It's on an 8-er. I don't know why. It just is. The other ones is Big Cat Pride and Leopard, which are both in books, which I'm going to show you. And Tiger Gnome, which I don't know why, but I haven't printed off a page yet. So this is Tiger Gnome. This is one that Nessa has made up. Now these are for sale on the Facebook group Fun with Cross Stitch. They're so cute. They are so cute. So this is one of the ones I've started. One. All right, so you've seen where Toy Shop is and you've seen where the mug sale is, so I don't need to show you them two again. But I will show you the other ones. Okay, so this one is the band sampler. This one is done on a 28 count, 2 over 2 over 2 or 1 over 2 depending on the stitch. I think that's the way, yeah, that's the way it goes. I always show it the wrong way. So that's where we are. I've still got a row of little candy canes to go up there. Another satin stitch. This one, we're trying to get one done a month. This is just a challenge that we've set ourselves. So, let me see. Alright, so there's the candy canes in this one. So I've got this row to go to get done this month. So we'll see how we go. It's all cross stitch now once I've done the candy canes. That's just a satin stitch, and then the next row is cross stitch, so I should be able to get caught up. So that's that one. That's looking nice. And then once we get this one finished, we are planning on starting another one next year. But more about that later in plans. Too early for that yet. So that's that one. This one is Big Cat Pride by Custom Crafts Inc. Artwork by Jenny Newland. So this is what this one's going to look like. Now I've only brought this one out once so far. I started this one on the 2nd of January. So that's the only, I think that's the only time I've worked on it actually. So that's all I've got done. Now I've started just down here in that bottom corner. I think I'm going to be getting like one set of tigers done or lions, then move over and get the next set done. So because they're all in twos. So that's where I've started on that one. And looks like I'm doing block by block with this one, filling in as I go. Like I said, I've only worked on it once, so once I pick it up again, I'll see what I can get done. No guarantee it's going to stay block by block because who knows, I might just travel like I do with some of the others. But that's paper patterns, so maybe that's why I've done it that way. I've got the door shut because there's people in the house, so I can't really have it open with Tiger going in and out all the time yet like he used to. So he hasn't been in my videos, unfortunately. Because if I bring him in and the door's shut, he's just going to scratch to get out. So I just haven't brought him in. And I can't have the door open when there's other people here, otherwise they're going to be popping in while I'm trying to do my video, or it's going to be noisy out there. So we'll just do it this way. There's ta-da. Now I have got a big chunk of that done already. So I still have some lights here. So I've still got to fill all this in. That's 939. And then come over here, there's more lights. There's another pole here to go down there. And more lights. So really I need to get it done to about his hand all the way along. So whether I can get this one done or not, I don't know. But I do like it. I just don't know why I don't pick it up. It's done on 25 count. Pretty sure it's 1 over 1. Let's have a look. No, it's 2. Well, that one looks like it's 1 stitch. They look like they're 2 stitch. Oh, okay. I think it's 1 over 1. I don't know. I'll have to have a proper look. Some places looks like I've only done 1 stitch, and other places looks like I've done 2. There's no knots on the back where I've joined it. I think it's 2. But the coverage is good though. So we'll see how we go with that one anyway. Like I said, I like the piece. I don't know why I haven't picked it up more. Maybe it just hasn't fallen in the rotation. So I do have 30 something to rotate around. So we are getting there. But these few that are coming in now are from the rotation from when I first started them. I haven't picked them up since because they haven't come around yet. So I need to be... I think I've missed them out because they're not in this tub. They're on the shelf. So I need to... I've written out on my cards more so now. And I've put them in order because I go off... what's it called? Pit to Pat? No. My Pal. Stitch Pal. And as you work on them and put them in there, they're at the top. So they gradually go down. So I go to the bottom, pick the last, say 8, 9... and that's what the way I'm doing it now. So if they don't come in, then obviously I haven't put them in there. I'll have to put them in there. But I think they're all in there now. So as they drop down, that's where I'm going to do them. So the ones I've worked on the least is the ones I'm bringing in now. And that's the way it's going to be, hopefully. Unless it's close to a finish, like Enchanted Fairy, that was for a special finish. So I bunkered down and got that one done. And the other pillows like Big Bang and all that, I'll get them done because they're only small ones. Otherwise, most of my other ones are pretty big. But this one is, I digressed, this one is Leopard. It's a Dimensions kit. This one has been sitting in my stash for ages. That's why this one's been brought in this year. So I think I'm down in the left corner. Or did I start in the middle? Let's have a look. No, I think I started in the middle. Yes, I've started in the middle. The needle minder's that way, so I'm guessing that's the way it goes. I'll know once I started, once I pull the pattern out. But this one's not very big. So it's not very big. Might even go that way, actually. Maybe that way. Oh, like I said, once I pull the pattern out, I'll be able to tell and fix it up. I'll have to put a mark so I know what the top is, but it's got to lay this way. So I'm guessing that's the way that's the middle. Yeah, so I've only put in a few stitches in that one as well. So I need to get back into that one. This is the whole kit. So I have all the cottons. You know, a bit rattly, but yeah, not too bad. It's only because they've been sitting in the bag. So I'll get some more work done into that one. I think that was a 16 count. No, it might be a 14 count actually. It's only going to be a 16 inch by 11 inch. Does it say? I think it's a 14 count. But this one's done in half cross, full cross. There's a mixture, so I just got to read the pattern as I go. And hopefully I'll read it correctly. It's all good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. Got them all. We did it. We actually did it. Fancy that. So them ones will be going up there, ready for next time. No, I have one more. No, actually, I have 2 more. Oh, here I am thinking we'll finish. We're not. So this one is Florentine. This one is done on a blue Ada. Looks like a 18 or 20 count. Let's see if I can show. Oh, yep, there we go. So this is where we are with this one. See, I've got a fair bit done. I just don't work on it very often. Not as often as I should. So the challenge for this one, for this year, is to get this cat done, which starts here. Now, I'm pretty sure that whole stool's finished now. So it's only the cat. Yes, the cat goes this side, and his head just about hits here. So he's about here. Then you've got some flowers, and then the rest of her dress. So the challenge is to get the cat done. Now, it looks like it's a 18 or a 20 count Ada. See, I still think Ada's my sweet spot, except for 28 count. I don't mind doing 28 count because you're doing that 2 over 2. To start with, it was a bit hairy, but now it's okay. So that's why we are with that one. I love using all the specialty threads. They're so pretty and so easy to work with. They just glide. So I've got all the threads to go with that one, all the specialty ones. So whatever is needed with that one, I have. It's just a matter of getting it done. Now this one is the gnome tiger, which I showed you on the iPad. We've gone very bright now. Hope it's not too bright. So where we're going to start on this one is here. Now, I'll finish her eyes, and then I might just bring her face around and get her face all done before I go anywhere. I might even get the girl finished, head and all, hat and all. But I'm going to get her face finished first before I move on to the tiger at the bottom. This one is done on 18 count Ada. This is one that I've dyed myself. No, it's not. No, this is the belt one. I only know that because it's serged on the edges. No, I don't serge them. I can't even tell you where this one was from. There's no tag. More than likely Colour Cascades. So there we are with that one. She's looking pretty. We'll see what we can get done on that one. Now I've still got black on the needle at the back, so I was still doing her eye when I finished, which is unusual. I don't normally leave cotton on there, not unless it's a big section which is all the same colour, but there we go. Okay, so they're the ones I'm going to be working on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've picked another 9, but we'll see how we go, whether we actually get 9 in. The last couple of floss tubes, I've got 9 in, then it was 8 and 7, but yeah, so I've been getting roughly 9. Sometimes the small one I can take upstairs. Now I haven't put in the stamped kit or a new start or anything like that, because if that happens, it happens. If I get back to the stamped kit this fortnight, I will. But if I don't, I don't. We'll just keep going with what I've got here and see how we go. That's about it for now. Don't forget, if you haven't joined our Facebook group, it is Fun with Cross Stitch. There's a lot of challenges in the main group, and we do have some other groups that are off that one, but you've got to be in the main group to join. We do have Safari, that's building a base camp and animals, and for the people that finished that one, we do have Ocean as well. That's another one with animals, except sea animals and building their habitat and all that. And then the main challenge we have, which we started up this year, was Holiday. Now that's a travelling game. We are on Route 2 at the moment, but if you still want to start, that's fine. There's lots of people that are still in Route 1. I'm not that far into Route 2, so there's plenty of time. It's not a time thing. When you want to start, you start. If you can't stitch for whatever reason, that's fine. You go do whatever you got to do, whether it's medical or you just don't feel like stitching or family life, because life comes first. Stitching is just a hobby. So if you get stuck and, oh, I can't stitch for this week, don't stress. We do have stickers out there to put on your post saying that you're away for whatever reason. You don't have to put a reason. It just says I'm away. Some of them might say medical, or I'm not quite sure. I'd have to double check with those stickers, but you can put that you're away, and that's fine. Or just messages say, oh, I can't stitch for now, I'll be back in a month. Yeah, no worries. When you come back, just pick up from where you left off. We're not going to say you can't do it because you've been away for a month or 6 months even. Doesn't matter. When you can stitch again, just come back and do where you picked up from. Now you can double dip in all of our groups, which makes it a lot easier, and you can have fun across all the board. The only one you can't double dip on is your what do you call them? There is special stitches that you might get along the way. Them ones can't be double dipped, but I'm not sure. The words just escape me at the moment. Bonus stitching, there we go. So you can't double dip on the bonus stitching, but everything else you can double dip with all across the board on our games. So if you haven't joined the groups, make sure you join the Fun with Cross Stitch main group first, then you'll be accepted into the others. You do have to answer questions, and then that's not a problem as long as you answer the questions. Now, if you are inviting other people to the group and you're putting their name up and inviting them, make sure you let them know that they do have to answer the questions as well. Even though you've invited them and you're in the group, they still need to answer the questions, just so that they can be let in. That's not a problem then. Now, if you need to get hold of me for any reason, you've got all the Facebook groups. My email will be down the bottom, which is Fun with Cross Stitch, and Instagram as well, which is Fun with Cross Stitch. Now, I'm not over there a great deal. I haven't posted over there for a while. I should get back into that habit. But at the moment, it's just been Facebook. I think that's about it for today. I need to get this edited and uploaded and then go to the shops and get some pillow inserts so I can get this pillow done and get these other 2 pillows that I have finished as well. I have Friends and I have The Big Bang. So I might get pillow inserts for those as well. While I've got the sewing machine out, just get them all done. Hopefully, depending on time. But as long as I get Enchanted Fairy done, then I know that's right for Saturday. I hope everyone has a good stitchy fortnight and stays safe. I hope you all enjoy the content that I put out there. This one is a bit longer than normal, which I thought was going to be a short one, but no. It's gone for 52 minutes so far, and I've got to edit yet, so it'll be nearly an hour. So I hope you don't mind long videos, just listening to me waffle on. But I hope you enjoy the content. If there's anything you want to see, just let me know in the comments. Anything particular I haven't stitched on and you'd like to see me stitch on, let me know in the comments. I'm going to be doing Stitch With Me's again. I know I keep saying it, but I'm just going to close the door and do Stitch With Me's. If I do it while the kids are at school, won't be too bad. But yeah, I just miss doing them and talking to you guys. So I thought, well, I'm just going to shut the door. Shut the door and do a Stitch With Me. So hopefully you'll get a Stitch With Me on the off weeks. I want to get back into it, get these done. And if there's anything in particular you want me to stitch on, whether it be a Stitch With Me or just a stitch on it, let me know in the comments. And I think that's about it before I keep waffling on about not much. I hope you have it all have a good stitchy fortnight. I know it's getting colder now, so it gets a bit harder to get out of bed for us that's in the cold areas, or some people are in the hot areas. So all stay well, stay safe, and I'll see you on the 4th of June, which will be winter. So I'll see you then, guys. Thank you. Bye for now.